Hi, today we're going to see how to install and self-host Mistral OCR so that you can extract text from images, PDFs, and other documents from our own server without having to query the official API, maximizing privacy, preventing any possible downtime of the official API to affect our workflows, and also protecting ourselves from possible changes in the pricing of the official API. So the first thing that you'll have to do is go to the community down below and download Mistral OCR API.zip. This is basically the OCR self-hosted. Download this zip. You can also follow the guide that we're going to be following now. You can download it here. And yeah, basically upload the .zip to opt Mistral OCR on your Linux server. If you do not have this folder created, just create it with mkdir. Just execute this command here. No, you do not have to copy this second command, because basically you're just going to upload the file via SFTP. Basically, an SFTP client looks like this. Here you have the files in your PC, and then you have the files of the server here. Then once the file is uploaded, just enter the folder from the SSH client and unzip the zip file, okay? Then we're going to build and run the API with Docker. You have to have Docker installed and also Python 3. Both of them are really easy to install. You can ask any AI, ChatGPT, whatever, to help you install these. And then just copy paste all these three commands. Basically what they're going to do to enter the folder where the API is going to be running and just starting the API server so that we can query the API server that is completely self-hosted from the workflows that we're creating. Then just run this command to check whether the API is running. It should appear in status OK. And then just copy this. This is exactly the curl that we're going to be adding into an HTTP node. As you can see, I have some of them here. So basically, you're going to go to import curl, paste it here. And if you want to extract information from JPEG, just leave it as it is. If you want to extract it from a PNG, just change it to PNG. And just as a side note, I want to say that this is going to work if you are hosting your NRN instance inside a Docker container. In case you have installed NRN with NPM, you're going to have to change this to 127.0.0.0. Okay, that it's basically localhost. You can also leave it as localhost or 0.0.0.0, and it should be working correctly. Then you can also modify the languages that it's going to be able to recognize. By default, it's recognizing Catalan, English, and Spanish, but you can also add others here. Just make sure that Mistral can recognize the languages that you add here. And yeah, once you have added the curl, everything is going to be set up. The only thing that you're going to have to is this input data field name. In this case, I wrote data because as you can see, the binary input is called data. It is basically a PDF that I want to analyze. And in text, you're going to have the text of the PDF or image. Then I would recommend you to add an information extractor. You can use a proprietary model if you want, but you can also use Olama models, as you can see that I'm using. And this thing is going to take the text that it's really ugly, it's not structured and anything like that, and will allow you to output structured data with the company name extracted here, the amount that has been paid in the invoice, the currency, the document type, whether it's an invoice or a receipt, the month, and also the description of the invoice, of the service or whatever we have bought. And yeah, and you can basically add all the attributes here. As you can see, account, currency. You can add the description so that the AI knows how to, well, what information should be placed here, as you can see now. And then you can also modify the system prompt for the AI model. And if you would like to know a use case for the OCR, you can go watch the video that is appearing at the center of the screen right now, that it's basically an invoice and receipt saver. That's exactly the automation that I was showing you now. Okay, so yeah, see you there.